out of Birdsboro, Pennsylvania, in the Hampton Brothers Truck Repair, number 74W, the ultimate underdog, John Willman.
That is your starting grid. They will be going for 8 laps, and we will take the top 6 to the feature. The top 4 will go to the redraw. Pace Truck is heading in. We are ready to go. Thank you for joining us tonight here at New Egypt Speedway for the Bob Hilbert Sportswear Short Track Super Series, fueled by Sunoco for the Dirty Jersey 10. Here they come off the corner. Terry Branson's got the green flag waving, and we are underway. Into the turn, we've got TVD, Tanner Van Doren grabbing the early lead down the back. Stuart Friesen, Danny Buck, and Ryan go down next in line.
Danny Buck looking for a way under Friesen, dives under him on 4, and they're side by side for second. Into turn 1, Van Doren leading the way, go down in 4th on the back of the redraw there.
Buck got by Friesen going into turn number 1. Friesen will fight back down the back straightaway. They're side by side entering turn 3. Buck on the outside will hold sway over Friesen.
Great battle going on as they complete lap number 2. Buck holds sway, as Jeff said, and will get ahead of him by a car length. Here comes Friesen fighting back on the inside. Back behind the top 4, Guler running 5th, and Michael Storms on the bubble right now.
Yeah, Michael Storms battling it out with Johnny Bangs heading into the turn. Great battle between Buck and Friesen, then go down Guler. Then we've got Storms, Johnny Bangs, and they're followed into the turn by the 24 of Sammy Marks Jr.
At the front, Tanner Van Doren with a nice 6-car length lead here over Danny Buck. Buck trying to track him down, but Van Doren is fast in his number 27 as they get the halfway sign.
Yeah, TVD ran for a number of years at the Orange County Fair Speedway as a regular, now calling New Egypt home on Saturday nights. Danny Buck, as Pete mentioned earlier, a former track champion here, now solidly in the second spot, pulling away from Friesen just a little bit, trying to track down Van Doren, who's the leader.
Van Doren, through 7 races this year, has posted his first 2 top 5s in our last 2 events. And his lead has shrunk a little bit. Danny Buck whittling away. 2 laps to go, 2 to go.
Down the straightaway, 2 laps remain into the turn. Friesen moving back in now on Danny Buck. He's going into the turn a little higher. Will come out of 2 a little lower, trying to put the pressure on Buck. Go down still 4th in the last redraw spot.
Top 6 remain the same, and Storm's able to put a little breathing room between himself and the final transfer spot. Stoyer battling hard with Johnny Banks for 7. At the front, here comes Friesen again here on the final lap. Friesen and Buck side by side into 3. It's going to be Van Doren who's going to get second as they are wheel to wheel down the front.
At the checker, it will be Tanner Van Doren with a win. Buck holds off Friesen 2-3. Go down will get the 4th spot. Guler will be 5th, and Michael Storms will be 6th. They took the Bears Performance Warehouse white flag, 1 to go, and Friesen came back to life, was all over Danny Buck, but could not get him. 27, Tanner Van Doren, the winner of the 6. Danny Buck grabs 2nd. The 44, Stuart Friesen 3rd. 26, Ryan Godown 4th. They go to the redraw. 2A, Mike Guler is 5th, and the 28 of Michael Storms qualifies in position number 6. Qualifying heat number 2 will go to the post this way.
Lining up on the pole out of Vineland, New Jersey, driving the Mancini Custom Homes, number 13T, Anthony Tramontana.
Outside of him, out of Branchburg, New Jersey, and Lamoth Landscaping, Farina & Sons Contracting, 29, Ryan Krachin.
Then lining up in the 3rd position, he's out of Neshannock Station. He drives the Ace Materials, Active Disposal, number 6S. That is Mighty Ice Matt Stengel.
Alongside of him, out of Savannah, New York, the defending New Jersey Quality Drywall South Region champion, driving in the Hurlock Autobahn Speed Givens Produce Westmoreland Golf Club Kibblehouse family, number 9, as Super Matt Shepard.
5th starting spot, he drives the B&T Tools, number 112, out of Lambertville, Cale Ross.
Alongside of him, making his debut for the season in the Tint Guy, R&S Property Maintenance, Artem's Automotive, number 24W, out of Gilbertsville, Sean Weiss.
Inside of row number 4, out of Roscoe, New York, driving the Quality Forestry Management, number 28T, Michael Trotzel.
Outside of him, out of Neshannock Station, New Jersey, driving the Prime Design Landscapes, New Jersey Quality Drywall, number 20C, Cole Stengel.
And on the in the Scrappy's Auto Service number 11, that is Danny Heber.
And the final starting spot, driving the Jeremy Smith Racing number 12 out of Binghamton, New York, will be Darren Smith. Darren Smith, your final starter. Again, 10 cars, 8 laps, 6 to qualify, 4 will go to the redraw for our New Jersey Quality Drywall South Region Ollie's overall championship chase for the Short Track Super Series Modifieds. Here they come, heat number 2. Looking them over, Terry Branson will drop the green, and we're underway. Tramontana and Creighton, 2 young lions in New Jersey Modified Racing. Out of the corner now, another young lion behind them, Matt Stangl, and here comes Super Matt.
Boy, Shepard fast. Looked like he got shot out of a cannon, but there's no place to go because Tramontana and Creighton side by side, and Ryan Creighton will lead lap number 1.
Into the turn, Creighton got around Tramontana. Now Shepard will go to the outside of Tramontana. He'll pick up second. Down the back straight, and now Stangl battling into the turn. He's got a little pressure coming from behind as Shepard goes for the lead.
Shepard wasting no time, but it's Creighton fighting back. They are wheel-to-wheel, Nerf bar to Nerf bar, and Shepard will make the pass in turn number 1 with a slider.
Shepard now taking the lead. He was running to the outside, then switched to the inside to make the pass for the lead. Creighton 2, Tramontana 3, Stangl 4, and a 3-car battle for the last 2 qualifying spots. We got the 112 of Cale Ross now moving to 5th.
And Michael Trotzel from New York getting into the 6th and final transfer spot as he took advantage there as a couple cars got up high in front of him. Down the front, Shepard leading at the halfway sign.
Here comes Stangl battling with Tramontana. Yellow is out. We got trouble at turn number 4. Problems down here, Pete.
Yeah, it's Sean Weiss in the 24. He had a little trouble there when he was running in the transfer spot, got a little high, and that's when Trotzel got by him, that's what I was talking about. And then when turn number 4, the car got out from under him there. Car seemed a little loose there the last couple laps.
Hey, we like to say, we already mentioned our great South Region sponsors, New Jersey Quality Drywall for the Modified, Belmont's Garage for the Sportsman. Ollie's, our overall Modified Championship sponsor. We don't have an Elite Series this year. We are combining the North and the South Region points for an overall title. And Ollie's is that title sponsor. Find good stuff cheap at the 500-plus Ollie's semi-lovely stores across the country, selling merchandise of all descriptions and some beyond description. Customers find real brands at real bargain prices in every department, from housewares to sporting goods to flooring to food. Ollie's buyers scour the world looking for closeouts, overstocks, package changes, manufacturer refurbished goods, and irregulars. Much of the merchandise comes directly from the finest manufacturers in the country and abroad. For complete Ollie's information and a store locator, visit ollies.us. That's ollies.us. Our overall modified title sponsor is Ollie's. Find good stuff cheap. Looks like we're ready for a restart now. Shepard picking the top lane, Creighton on the bottom. Then we got Tramontana and Stangl. Ross next in line with Trout Scholl, back to green. Three wide, briefly into the corner, but Shepard holds off all challengers as they work down the backstretch.
Stangl taking advantage, goes around the outside of Tramontana, looking for second now as he dives under Creighton. Creighton holding him off as they come down the front. Top 6 remain the same. Oh, and Stangl breaks going into 1. Stangl very slow, not sure what the problem is, but he is probably going to bring out a yellow here. They come off of 4.
He's
2
still
laps
moving.
to go. Yeah, he's still moving.
Shepard leading the way. Creighton 2, Tramontana 3, Cale Ross up to 4th, but the yellow now out for Matt Stangl. So Stangl was in a qualifying spot, was in a redraw spot. Unfortunately, something letting go on the 6 of Matt Stangl. So we got Shepard, Creighton, Tramontana, Cale Ross now 4th. Then Trout Scholl, Cole Stangl. Darren Smith, the 11 of Danny Heber, and the 24W Sean Weiss. Drivers do get courtesy laps if they determine they got a flat tire. We don't have the radio transmission right with us, so we'll see what happens. Hey, we'd like to say thanks to some more sponsors on the Short Track Super Series this year. Our 2024 presenting partners, including St. Lawrence Radiology, led by Dr. Michael Maresca, St. Lawrence Radiology Associates, providing radiology services. Oh, we're going back to green. We'll get to that in a moment. Yellow is out. Yellow's out again. No start.
That moment comes quicker than you thought.
Yeah. St. Lawrence Radiology, led by Dr. Michael Maresca, St. Lawrence Radiology Associates, providing radiology services throughout New York, Pennsylvania, and Maine. Thanks again to Dr. Michael Maresca, St. Lawrence Radiology, one of our presenting marketing partners in 2024. All right, try it again. Shepard, your leader on the outside for the restart, 2 laps to go. Into the Sunoco starting zone. You see the 2 yellow signs down there in turn number 4. We go back to green. And Troutschuld now inside of Ross looking for the last redraw spot. And he's being challenged now by Cole Stengel.
That's right. Only 4 cars are getting into this redraw. And now Cole Stengel under Troutschuld. Boy, here comes Darren Smith, who started last. And he gets by Troutschuld and Cole Stengel.
Oh, a little tire rubbing going on over there. Stengel had a wheel rub on Troutschuld. Troutschuld returned a favor into the corner, but Darren Smith got by both of them. Checker waves from Matt Shepard.
Grayson crossing the line second, and Tramontana, Ross, Darren Smith, and Michael Troutschuld.
Wow, a little extracurriculars going on there in that one. Taking the win will be the 9S of Matt Shepard. Runner-up spot will go to the 29 Ryan Krachin. Third, the 13T Anthony Tramontana, and fourth, the 112 of Cale Ross. They go to the redraw. Then we have the 12 of Darren Smith in fifth, and the 28 Michael Troutschuld in sixth position.
All right, real quick, folks in the crowd. We have 5 cars that need to be moved. You are blocking the water truck. We have a Land Rover, New Jersey plates U16 GZS. A Honda Accord with Pennsylvania plates LZZ 6112, a Chevy, the New Jersey plates V75 MYS, a Dodge with New Jersey plates UCP 91P, and a Chevy with New Jersey plates 526N. If you can move those cars, you are blocking the water truck. Need all 5 of those vehicles moved immediately.
Well, there's only one Pennsylvania plate, and it's not a Ford, so I'm safe. So here we go, lineup for heat number 3. Heat number 3.
All right, lining up on the pole. He's out of Elizabethtown, New York, in the Adirondack Auto number 35, Mike Mahaney.
Outside of him, the Grasso Homes York Fence 32 will be Brandon Grasso from Montgomery.
Third starting spot out of Boyertown. He drives the Ronnie's Auto Service number 14W, the electric company, Ryan Watt.
And alongside of him, out of Covington Township, the Milmas Napa Auto Parts, Easy Work Trucks, Wilcox Construction 84Y, Alex Jankowski.
Fifth starting spot out of Frenchtown. He drives the Steakhouse Elite Pioneer Pole Building number 1. That is the kid's kid, Billy Pouch Jr.
Alongside of him, driving the Vinny Salerno Kaiser Aluminum Wheels 4-star will be Anthony Perego.
The Crescent Hydraulics 24 is DJ Hunt.
Outside of him, the Barron's Performance Warehouse number 3, Matt Williamson.
Justin Grasso is in the Grasso Homes J24.
And driving in the 7 out of South Brunswick, Chris Garback. Chris Garback, the final starter. Heat number 3 is underway. Charging into the turn, down the back straightaway again. 8 lap 6 qualified. Will send 4 to the redraw, battling hard into the turn. Pouch to the inside of Perego, battling hard for a redraw spot off of 4.
Pouch getting into it right away here as he battles with Ryan Watt, Brandon Grasso right ahead of them. It's Mahaney leading the field off the corner. Alex Jankowski in tow as they charge into turn number 3.
Yeah, Grasso battling with Ryan Watt. Watt battling off the corner. He's in the last redraw spot right now. Grasso, Watt, Pouch Jr. Well, look at this loaded heat race here for that last redraw spot. We got Grasso, Watt, Pouch Jr., Williamson, and Perego being chased down the back straightaway into the turn now by DJ Hunt.
Right now, Pouch Jr. battling Money Matt Williamson and the 4 of Anthony Perrego for only 2 transfer spots. One of them's going to head to the Conti unless they start moving up the ladder here.
Yeah, Pouch Jr. and Williamson are in the last 2 qualifying spots, not in a redraw spot. Williamson pulls a slider on Pouch and will get a spot. Here comes Perrego, followed by one-time New Egypt winner Justin Grasso, and right with him is DJ Hunt.
At the front, Mahaney has done a nice job pulling away from the whole field, except for Alex Jankowski, who is right in his wake as they complete lap 5 into turn number 1. He's just 3 car lengths back.
Yeah, Justin Grasso is right there with him as well, heading down the back straightaway. He's a 2-time winner here this season. He's solidly in 3rd. Watt is in 4th, and here comes Williamson in 5th.
Perrego has taken over the final transfer spot and pulled away from Billy Jr. Now Justin Grasso, his brother, up front. And Justin, a winner here 3 weeks ago, trying to get by Pouch Jr. and get closer to a transfer spot.
Yeah, Pouch Jr. and Justin Grasso battling, but neither one in a qualifying spot. The Bears Performance Warehouse white flag, 1 lap to go for Mike Mahaney, leading the way over Alex Jankowski, Brandon Grasso, and Ryan Watt.
Mahaney with things well in hand here. Here is the checkered flag down the front for Mike Mahaney. Jankowski will cross the line second. Brandon Grasso third. The final redraw spot goes to Ryan Watt. Your other 2 qualifiers are Matt Williamson and the 4-star of Anthony Perrego.
So your qualifiers are the 35 Mike Mahaney, the winner. The 84Y Alex Jankowski grabs second. 32 Brandon Grasso third. The 14W Ryan Watt fourth. They go to the redraw. The 3 Matt Williamson is 5th, and the 4 of Anthony Perrego qualifies in position number 6. 18 cars into the feature. Drivers to watch will be your heat winners, Tanner Van Doren, Matt Shepard, and the 35 of Mike Mahaney. New Jersey Quality Drywall Holly's overall championship chase modified action complete for the heat races. Next up, the Belmont's Garage 602 Sportsman. Same format, 3 heats, 8 laps, 6 qualify, 4 to the redraw, and this is the way they will line up.
And starting on the pole out of Howell, New Jersey, and only his 3rd time out on dirt. He won both rookie features his first night ever out 2 weeks ago. Driving the North American Contractors number 51 out of Howell, James Blewett.
Outside of him, driving in the Premio Foods, Bubba Burger number 72 from Cream Ridge. He was the winner here Saturday night, Steve Davis.
3rd starting spot in the Ronnie's Ronnie's Auto Repair, number 4M, Logan Watt.
And alongside of him, driving car number 89, that driver hailing out of Hellertown, Pennsylvania.
He finished 2nd Saturday night.
He was 2nd here on Saturday night, sponsored by Bittner Automotive. That's Mike Toth.
Lining up in the 5th position out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, driving the 77, Kyle Smith.
Alongside of him out of South Plainfield, New Jersey, a winner here this season in the Ellery's Restaurant 29, Matt Ellery.
Our rookie champion crowned Saturday night, the 43, is Steve Puglisi.
Alongside of him, driving the B&B Construction, Jennifer J. Miller, KW Elite Realtors 59K, Dakota Kohler.
3-time sportsman champion here, Bobby Lyman Jr. is in the USA number 1 as we go green.
Outside of him, the G&T Erectus 32C, David Milzar.
And Will Protinick is scheduled to start last in the 3WP. I do not see him out there.
Heat 1 underway, down the back again, 8 laps. We'll take 6 to the feature, battle into the turn. Blewett and Davis battling for the lead. Davis will have it on lap number 1.
Davis, the winner Saturday night, picking up where he left off. James Blewett, first time out with the regular sportsman other than the Consi, which he qualified in on Saturday night, and he runs 2nd. Nice job here on the opening lap as he chases Davis.
Logan Watt, of course, the winner of the Speed Showcase earlier this year at the Port Royal Speedway, picking up the 50-lap championship win for the 602 Belmont's Garage Sportsman. He's up the 3rd spot, getting by Mike Toth, followed by Kyle Smith. Kyle, both Logan and Kyle Grandview regulars. Logan won, and Kyle was 3rd at the Port Royal Speed Showcase this season.
Logan Watt being challenged by Mike Toth. Toth, the veteran here, used to run back at Flemington in the 89. He's all over the back bumper of young Logan Watt as they go down the back. They're all in redraw spots right now as Ellery down challenging Kyle Smith.
Davis continues to lead the way. Blewett is in second. Watt is in third. Toth is in fourth. Fifth spot is a battle now heading into the turn. The 77 of Kyle Smith under pressure now as they head down the back straightaway. Matt Ellery right there. They have the last couple of qualifying positions.
Steve Davis with things well in hand. The rest of it is a freight train here as James Blewett leads that freight train into turn number 1 here for the 6th time. Right behind him, Logan Watt, then Mike Toth, Kyle Smith, and Ellery, and then a gap back to the final 4 who have their own nice little race going on.
Yeah, Dakota Kohler, Bob Lyman Jr., David Milzar, and the 43 of Puglisi next in line. Notice how the sportsmen have all migrated to the top as the modifieds were predominantly not all in the bottom. They were mixing it up, but the sportsmen are all up top right now. We'll get the Bears Performance Warehouse white flag. 1 lap to go for Steve Davis, your leader.
Funny you said that, and the only car I saw on the bottom was Steve Davis, and he continues to pull away from the field. He's on the bottom in the corners, and then he goes right out to the fence down the straightaways.
Checkered flag will wave. Heat number 1 for the Belmont's Garage Sportsman. 72 Steve Davis will win. James Blewett will grab second. Logan Watt will be third. Mike Toth will get 4th spot, followed by Matt Ellery, who gets by the 77 of Kyle Smith on the final circuit. Heat 1 for the Belmont's Garage Sportsman completed. The 72 Steve Davis takes home the win. 51 of James Blewett is second. The 4M Logan Watt third. The 89 Mike Toth gets the 4th spot. They go to the redraw. 29 Matt Ellery is 5th, and the 77 Kyle Smith comes home with position number 6. Lineup for your second qualifying heat for the 602 Sportsman. Pole position. Go ahead, Pete.
And this is the way they will line up. Starting on the pole. Now, he is moving from his regular ride into the Bob Rambone Racing number 18. This is Joe Nappy. In the 18, he'll start on the pole. Usually drives a number 55 here on Saturdays.
Outside of him, driving out of Laurel, Delaware, he's in the Plum Creek Farms, carries towing 43, Michael White.
Third starting spot in the short load ready mix concrete, number 04 out of Bedminster. That is Mikey Butler.
Outside of him, the Madsen overhead doors, number 89. Out of Spencertown, New York, will be Dylan Madsen.
The Carroll's Tree Service, number 74, is Jax Yan out of Boyertown, Pennsylvania. He will start 5th.
Alongside of him in the Bentelli, Mullins Auto Brokers, number 15 out of Laurel, it's Adam White. Adam, a winner this season on the South Region Series.
Inside row number 4, 7th starting spot. He drives the 4-star automobile here out of Upper Makefield, Pennsylvania. Our all-time leading winner in the Crate 602 Sportsman Division, that is Joe Toth.
Alongside of him, driving out of Old Bridge, New Jersey, the EnviroSafe Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, number 95, Ricky Moran.
And on the last row, on the inside, he drives lucky number 13. That is out of Birdsboro, that is Tyler James.
And the final starting spot, driving in the Tommy Farrell Trucking number 08 out of Howell-B, Andrew Bone. Looks like we're getting ready to go. We have had 13 different drivers win a heat on the series this year. In Belmont's Garage South Region action, Steve Davis became the 14th different driver to win a heat. We're underway. Charging into the turn. Heading down the back straightaway, we've got Mike White grabbing the early lead, and we got a 4-car breakaway for the top spot.
And those 4 cars all right together on the outside. Michael White's going to lead lap number 1 coming up from Laurel, Delaware. And he has the lead with Nappy in a different car that he's used to holding on to second. And Dylan Madsen is all over him.
Madsen looking to make the move for second spot. Here they come off the turn. Mikey Butler in the 04 right there putting the pressure on Madsen. The track regular sweeping to the outside lane. Madsen on the bottom, Butler on the outside. Another 2-car battle behind them between Adam White and Jax Young. Jax the teenager out of Boyertown.
In this race, we have cars in all grooves, completely different than the first heat, as Michael White leads the field into turn number 1, and he's got talk about a freight train. They are nose to hill, bump drafting over there, and we got 2 cars together in turn 1 near the back of the field, and Tyler James is one of them.
I think the other car down there is the 4 of Joe Toth. He went into a very long slide going down into turn number 1. I don't know if something broke. He had a tire go down or what, but Toth went into a slide. And then James had no place to go, made contact, and one car drove away already. We've got a replay coming up on FloRacing. The field coming down the front straightaway, an Instagram Performance replay as they watch the field entering turn number 1. Yeah, it looked like the Ford just went into the turn in a long slide, and he got clipped by the 08 first, and then the 13 come along and no place to go. So Farrell has a little bit of damage on his car, as does Tyler James, but all three driving away. That's the good news. You got a little debris over there to clean up. Some more of our presenting marketing partners. We mentioned St. Lawrence Radiology. Thanks again to Dr. Michael Maresca. Dig Race Products. Since 2016, Dig Race Products has focused solely on the Northeast Dirt modified shocks and suspension tuning. Located centrally in New York State, Dig is the industry leader in trackside shock and setup support. This hands-on at-the-track approach is what leads to design and development and delivering the highest quality shock absorbers to the dirt oval track market. Take your program to the next level and feel the difference on Dig. Learn more by calling 607-218-6282. Email info@Dig Race Products, like Dig Race Products on Facebook. Follow at Dig Race Products on Instagram or on the web at digraceproducts.com. Dave Prime Jr. Mac Tools. Dave Prime Jr. Mac Tools, the largest mobile tool distributor in New York State's Capital District. Learn more by calling 413-346-8800. 413-346-8800. Dave Prime Jr. Mac Tools. It looks like we're ready for a restart here. Heat race number 2 for the Belmont's Garage Sportsman. Second of 3. Pace truck is in. Right now, your leader is Michael White. Alongside of him is the 18, Joe Nappy. As we go back to green. Oh, Nappy, look out. He's all out of shape. Everybody getting bunched up. Positions are a-swapping, and we continue under green. Some guys lost, some guys gained. And gaining was Dylan Madsen as he raced into the lead.
Looks like Andrew Bone is way off the pace and pulling into the infield in a cloud of dust and a hi-ho silver in the 08. Meanwhile, if you look on the backstretch before the 18, and Nappy was climbing the fence. Now, he's not used to driving that car. First time in that car. At the front, it's all Dylan Madsen.
I think the 08 of Bone may have had some after effects of that tangle down in turn number 1. He broke and pulled in, but Dylan Madsen went through the scramble, got by everybody, and went into the lead. He's pulling away now. Mike White second, Adam White third, Jack Schoen fourth, and he's being chased now by the 95 of Ricky Moran for that last redraw spot.
Moran's had one of his best years. 2 second-place finishes already this year, and when he bought this car in the off-season, Mike Butler still in a transfer spot. He runs 6th. He's on the bubble right now.
Final laps in this heat race. Heat number 2 will get the Bears Performance Warehouse white flag. 1 lap to go for Dylan Madsen. Madsen leading the way, but boy, we've got a 3-car battle. 2, 3, and 4 all battling. Mikey Butler moving into the mix as well.
Final time around, Butler slides up in front of Ricky Moran for 5th, but that is not a redraw spot. At the front, it is all Dylan Madsen. Madsen will bring it off a 4. He's going to win heat number 2. Michael White is second. His son Adam comes home third. Jack Jean is fourth. And then the 04 of Mike Butler and the 95 of Ricky Moran are your other 2 qualifiers.
Heat number 2 completed. Grabbing the win, the 89 Dylan Madsen, his first Belmont's Garage South Region Heat win of the season. 43 Mike White second, 15 Adam White third, 74 Jack Schoen fourth. They go to the redraw. Also qualifying the 04 of Mike Butler and the 95 of Ricky Moran. Heat 3 going to the post this way.
Lining up on the pole in the Belmont's Garage, number 14T out of South New Berlin, New York. That is Peyton Talbot.
Outside of him, driving in the Aeros Industries CNS Equipment, number 41 out of Jacksonville will be Nick Van Wickel.
Third starting spot. He drives the Izzy Trucking and Rigging number 14B out of Piles Grove Township, Ethan Bill.
Alongside will be your New Egypt Speedway point leader and the Fastline Performance Hot Lap here tonight out of Cream Ridge, New Jersey. He is in the Elegant Exteriors number 20, Ryan Simmons.
Starting in the 5th spot, he drives the Battle Point Aquaculture number 9L, Jimmy Leiby.
Alongside of him, the CTC Construction number 59 from Percy, Pennsylvania, Colin Cox.
7th starting spot, he drives the Raritan Valley Tree Service number 18R out of Somerset, Ryan Krasinski.
Alongside of him in the BK Sheet Metal U.S. Electrical Services 69K out of Sicklerville, New Jersey, Stephen Kemery.
The last row out of Milford, Delaware, driving the Napa Auto Parts number 7J, that is Jared Millman.
And alongside out of Woodhull, New York, in the Schweigert Sugar Shack number 12, George Schweigert III. Heat number 3 of 3 for the Belmont's Garage 602 Sportsman for the Bob Bilbert Sportswear Short Track Super Series fueled by Sunoco. We're ready to go.
Green is out as they charge into turn 1. Peyton Talbot grabbing the early lead here, and they are 2 by 2 behind him as Van Wickle off the outside grabbing second.
Yeah, we have one car almost into the fence. He saves it. We stay green. Talbot leading the way. Last year, second in points at the Utica Rome Speedway and the Fonda Speedway track champion. Twice in his career, second in Madsen Overhead Door North Region Sportsman points. He's leading the way down the back straightaway. Following him is Nick Van Wickle, who has an SDSS win in his career. That came at Delaware International.
Good battle for third. Right behind those two is Van Wickle, a regular here on Saturday night. Is tucked in neatly right on the back bumper of Peyton Talbot as they come off a turn 2. Ryan Simmons finally wrestling third away from Ethan Bill.
Yeah, Ryan Simmons trying to hold up the hometown heroes end of the deal here tonight. Last year, I believe, he was in contention for a win until late race problems knocked him to the sideline. He's currently third. Meanwhile, Van Wickle moving it on Talbot for that number 1 spot. Right now, Simmons is in third, Ethan Bill's fourth, but Bill is getting pressure from the Cowboy, Jimmy Leiby.
One position out of a transfer spot as young Colin Cox has the final transfer spot. Jared Millman was 3 wide a half a lap ago with Krasinski and Kemery. Now he's taking that spot back away. Van Wickle to the high side looking for the lead.
Yeah, Van Wickle's really putting the pressure on Peyton Talbot. Talbot heading into the turn with the lead, running in the middle groove right now. Van Wickle running on the higher lane, can't get around. Talbot doing everything he can now to maintain the lead up front here in heat number 3.
Van Wickle testing out the cushion. He is way on the outside and then continues to be just a half a car length or less behind Talbot. And he gets another run on him coming out of turn number 2.
Further back, we got a battle between Jimmy Leiby and Colin Cox, then Millman, followed by Krasinski, and we got one going around. That's the 69K of Stephen Kemery. Kemery going around. He has been a short track Super Series winner in his career. Down at Bubba Raceway on the Sunshine Swing, also at Georgetown. Not having the best of the night so far tonight. He'll hopefully be able to rejoin and catch the field.
Kemery has had some good runs here at New Egypt Speedway, although he was only here the first couple of weeks this year.
While you look, I'll keep talking here.
He has one career win, and it was last May, a year ago.
Swagger Factory Apparel, another one of our presenting marketing partners, based in Hageman, New York. Swagger Factory Apparel, the Northeast's fastest-growing motorsports safety gear and apparel company, built for real racers by racers. Race with Swagger and like Swagger Factory Apparel on Facebook, or visit sfraceware.com to learn more. Also, BDR Speed. Find speed at your fingertips at bdrspeed.com. Offering a user-friendly online portal to a complete line of oval track speed equipment, BDR Speed, a dealer for Sunoco Race Fuels, American Racer Tires, and all the major manufacturers, is on the web at www.bdrspeed.com. Like BDR Speed on Facebook to stay current with special offers. FX Caprera Car Companies. FX Caprera Car Companies operating family-owned and operated dealerships across the North Country of New York State. FX Caprera Honda and Kia Watertown. FX Caprera Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Alexandria Bay, FX Caprera Ford of Ogdensburg. In addition, FX Caprera Harley Davidson motorcycles and trailer sales of Adams Center. The FX Caprera family of dealerships is on the web at fxcaprera.com. Also, DKM Fabrication. DKM is operated by Dave Constantino and Eric Mack, driven to disrupt the dirt racing industry with superior products. Their advantage is a cutting-edge approach to designing cars that are unique to any that have ever been available on the market before. DKM also specializes in chassis repair, body fabrication, and custom products. Learn more on the web at dkmracecars.com, like DKM Fabrication on Facebook, or follow at DKM_fabrication on Instagram. DKM Fabrications. Also, JK Signworks. JK Signworks, located in-house at DKM Fabrication, is your one-stop shop for all graphics and sign work. From lettering to trophies to signs both large and small, like JK Signworks on Facebook to learn more. JK Signworks, DKM Fabrication, BDR Speed, FX Compare Car Companies, Dave Prime Jr. Mac Tools, Swagger Factory Apparel, Dig Race Products, and St. Lawrence Radiology are all presenting marketing partners for the 2024 season on the Short Track Super Series.
Looks like Stephen Kemry breaking something in the front end, which caused that car to spin. He spun by himself over there and needed a wrecker to tow him off from the front. So it looks like either broken steering or something broken in the left front suspension. And they're over there checking for parts on the racetrack. Oh, and there's a little fluid on the track there. So they are telling him to pick it up as they pace them through single file down on the bottom while they check the outside for parts.
We have some bonuses tonight, which we'll be getting into. Bonuses for our Dirty Jersey Modified feature and 602 Sportsman. In the 602 Sportsman division, since they are out here right now, the American Racer Elias Tire bonus at every Short Track Super Series 602 Sportsman event in 2024. The drivers between 6th and 10th in the feature entered into drawings to win a certificate for a free American Racer Tire courtesy of American Racer and regional distributor Elias Tire of Indiana, PA. Learn more about American Racer distributor Elias Tire online at eliastire.net. Belmont's Garage Hard Charger Award. The driver advancing the most positions from scheduled start to the finish of every STSS 602 Sportsman South Region event will receive a $100 bonus courtesy of Belmont's Garage in Langhorne. They're on the web at belmontsgarage.com. BA Custom Headers Redraw Bonus. The STSS 602 Sportsman driver picking the worst number during every event at the redraw will receive $25 courtesy of BA Custom Headers. They're on the web at baheaders.com. Fastline Performance Bonuses. The drivers finishing 2nd and 12th, respectively, and every STSS 602 Sportsman event will receive each a $100 certificate, courtesy of Fastline Performance of Chadwicks, New York. Fastline Performance is a full racing shock repair service center. Learn more at shocksbyfastline.com or like Fastline Performance on Facebook. And as we mentioned earlier, the Fastline Performance Hot Lap Hero, the fastest Short Track Super Series 602 Sportsman driver in Penske Racing Shock Hot Laps, gets a $50 bonus courtesy of Fastline Performance. Learn more once again at shocksbyfastline.com or like Fastline Performance on Facebook. That was Ryan Simmons. Henry's Exhaust Bonus. The driver finishing 11th at every Short Track Super Series Sportsman event will receive a $50 certificate courtesy of Henry's Exhaust of Clay, New York. Like Henry's Headers and Exhaust Systems on Facebook to learn more. And the New Jersey Top Driver Bonus. The highest finishing New Jersey driver in tonight's Dirty Jersey event for the Sportsman will receive a $75 bonus courtesy of Dirt Racing Heroes Group on Facebook. We're ready to go green. 6 down, 2 to go.
Green, white, and checkered, Jeff, as we go back to racing, and Peyton Talbot right back on the throttle. But here comes Nick Van Wickle.
Talbot and Van Wickle. Van Wickle's got the outside working now, and we got a side-by-side battle for third. Simmons and Ethan Bill into the turn. We'll get the Bears Performance Warehouse. White flag, 1 to go.
Peyton Talbot once again grabbing the lead up before Van Wickle again getting a great run into 1. He's going to pull even with him, and we got a side-by-side battle for the lead. Ethan Bill back around the point leader Ryan Simmons and into third.
Off the corner, they'll trade lanes, but Talbot will hold on by a car length to win over Van Wickle. Ethan Bill will beat Ryan Simmons to the wire. Jimmy Livey and Colin Cox will round out the qualifiers. Whoa, baby. That was 2 wild laps there, Pete.
Boy, that sure was. Great racing here in the Belmont's Garage South Region Crate 602 Sportsman Division.
Your qualifiers, the 14T Peyton Talbot picks up the win. The 41 of Nick Van Wickle second. The 14B Ethan Bill will get third. And the 20 of Ryan Simmons fourth. They will go to the redraw. The 9L Jimmy Libby is fifth. And the 59 Colin Cox will be sixth. They complete our 6 qualifiers. So 18 cars are into tonight's Dirty Jersey 25 for the sportsmen. Drivers to watch include Steve Davis, Dylan Madsen, and Peyton Talbot. Those are your heat race winners. A pair of heats now for the New Egypt 4 cylinders. Looks like we got a nice field tonight, Pete.